Discord, no. This hoe is ready to go.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Now we may start. No. Alright. Warm up kills. Let's go.
Don't mess with us. There you go.
Attack from both sides. But hey, we're almost level 23. Cool. What's up, hon?
Well, I'm on Etsy. They had an ad for something that I was kind of looking at. I was like, oh hey, I like the colors, I like this, I like that. They can customize it. Sweet, it's in China. I'm like, frick, no.
Oh.
Running fire.
Everything on Etsy is so expensive.
Everyone all right?
There goes that idea. How long do you plan on being up for?
Me?
Yes.
Like staying up or streaming?
Staying
Let's
up.
clear this sulfur sodden fuck.
3:30, 4:30. Why?
If you could help me wake up, that would be good.
Want me to wake you up that early?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
I'm dinner.
Okay.
I don't know my
Here I go. Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take the heater.
Okay.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met.
Whoa.
Halcyon
Language.
is worse off
Language, young lady.
Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL
just killed a
contract
Manta
on
Queen.
Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Off to see the information broker then. Oh, he's just in the middle of nothing. Dang it. Alright, I guess we're running. A random information broker in the middle of nowhere.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
I mean, shooting stuff is more experience. I'm great. I'm on fire, but I'm alright. Interesting that they can never achieve full health. It's really weird. More mobile than I thought they were.
Ready for this. Got him. Nice one.
Got him. Too easy. Hey, Scoob, too easy.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too... Oh, no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
It's just a hill.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Need something?
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Oh, hey.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance
Who?
crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's
Good, they're easy to
crawling
kill.
with marauders, you know.
More experience for me. What are you doing up here? Hunting marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details?
Sure.
You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
What are you waiting for? Help me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Nah, I'm gonna just go kill them all. Bye, though.
With us.
You're gonna suffer!
Get them, girls! Bye! That's great. Talking all this trash, let's switch over. Oh my god, that's great. That was fun. This is a good game. I like this game. yeah, we got plenty. Let's get in here. I'm sure there's no more enemies at all. Anthrocillin. Purifies poisons, toxins, venoms. Fight what nature inflicts. Nature. Fight what nature inflicts. Yeah. New improved packaging by Anti-Cleos. Antibiotics. Look at that. The skeleton's got to grow skin when he drinks that. Finally, I can be human. I'm gonna switch to...
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
You guys all right?
Oh yeah, he got booped real good.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way
Gotta
up.
clear this crap out. Should be pretty easy. We're kind of OP at this point. And keep this armor weight down. Whoa. Dang it. I like free stuff. Should get luck picking up next playthrough.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Where are you? Where's the dang intercom? There it is.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about...
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
The broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you.
Okay, broker.
See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
See what I can do. Let's go.
ready.
Up we go.
Here we go.
Bye!
That's the last of them.
Too easy.
Nothing personal, I swear.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Thank you. That looks good, showed.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Told you I'm looking for a certain information broker.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How do you with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
So you're not pulling my leg?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Hey, level up. I don't know what I want to level up anymore. I guess we can get Intimidate and Lie up more. Save. Be better about saving tonight. Last night I was doing it like every half an hour. Of course we get auto-saves, but still. Better safe than sorry.
Have some information for me?
Yoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Give my regards to Phineas.
Alright. Can't do it yet. Can't do it yet because we haven't unlocked Byzantium. I need more leads. We can do this one, and we can do... Let's do this next, since the other one we can do takes us off-world. These launchers probably weigh a decent amount. Let's go. Hit the switch.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
What a tool. Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you,
What
Captain.
an honor.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
Hmm? Oh! Time to go investigate.
Black holes. Did you see
Mm-hmm.
that?
Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Will someone explain what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I am more than finished with you lot.
Let's go get the targeting module. $500 that way, huh? Oh wow, it's across the way. Let's go from this one. What's up, Darklight? It has been forever. What's up, dude? How you been? What's going on? War of words fizzles. Bluster dies with a whimper. Just going to college and working. Nice, dude. Sounds like you're keeping busy. Playing anything fun? Anything floating your boat? Save. Save!
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nuka.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Destiny 2, Witcher 3. Oh, nice! I was saying, getting deep in Witcher 3 is the only way to do it, because that game, I played it like every day for like 5 hours, and
The
it
best
still took
wine
me a
on
month to
the
beat. It's a great game. It's crazy that it's on Switch, too. Anything coming out during the Christmas season here that you're wanting to dip into?
No shame in taking. Next one's mine.
Get him! Pop and lock, baby!
Covering you.
Got him!
The last of them.
You amassed quite the collection of games. You're not buying anymore? Oh, nice! What'd you get in that collection? We know what your haul is here.
Cut it up for you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Faster and easier that way.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
You're the best.
Movie.
Hmm.
Nice one!
Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Skyrim, Shadow Mortar games, No Man's Sky, like 4 dozen others. Wow! Well, Dark Souls is my favorite game of all time. Bloodborne's great. Skyrim's great. And Shadow of Mordor games are great. I especially like Shadow of War. I think it improves on Shadow of Mordor like in every way. No Man's Sky, I heard, is turned around. Yeah, that's a good haul of games, and all those will last you a while. That's a good haul, dude. I don't blame you not wanting to buy other things. You gotta get through those. Did you just find them all really cheap, or you just have a friend that was like, I don't want to play these anymore, you can have them?
To shreds, you say?
Down they go!
Everyone all right?
There we go, you two. Heal up. You on sale? There's you want to play? Nice, dude. Cool. That's a good haul. I'll say after this, the next game I'm hyped for is a new Pokemon game. Can't wait to play it. Yummy sulfur pits.
Don't mess with us.
That's fair. Although I'm not really a guy who's trying to like collect them all, so it and it's never overwhelming to me. They're kind of doing like a fresh reset Pokemon-wise on this new one, since it's on Switch and it's a new engine and everything. So they're just having like 100 something.
Go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep. We'll be keeping
Oh,
watch.
good.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to know if our captain is a total...
Switch to our indoors gun.
I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, setting up the engines are going to blow through our course.
Come here.
30 seconds.
So yeah. If you ever thought there were too many before, the Switch one's a good one to get on, because, like I said, they're only going to have 100 something, and then in future games they're going to add more of them back, so it's like a perfect jumping point. Alright, so I think we're going to give it to the city over here, because I don't really buy the Iconoclast stuff. So we'll give it to this colony, they're good people. I love Pokemon. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm just happy they gave Farfetch that evolution. He was due. That and Children of Morton is gonna be cool. There's so much to play. It's too much to play. I'm hoping people just give me gift cards for Christmas, just so I can buy everything. Oh. That's a lot. Thank you.
It's so smoky out here.
I know.
Oh.
Hang in there. Alright, so I just got pork cutlets, so I'm gonna hide this. Still playing, but you ain't gonna see me eat. That's not how I roll.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful Monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Everyone's just fighting now. Did you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sandra. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Not as crispy as I'd like.
Yeah. It's still really good, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Probably just a bit too much oil.
Hmm?
I probably used just a little bit too much oil.
Yeah. It's still really tasty.
I'm glad.
Yeah. It's still got a little bit of crunch to it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I like yours better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I guess so. Cool. How about Graham's second in command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
I'll let you know when I've made progress. I'm going to try to do the option where everyone wins. We're going to have both the factions work together. A ship crashed, and I took the aiming module or something from it, and both factions of the area want it, because they could use it to help like either defend their town or, basically be the defining faction. I'm doing the third option where I'm going to have them work together. So I'm persuasive as F. This reminds me of being a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad used to make these all the time, so.
I'm just glad I got close enough to it for that.
I keep saying you're a great cook.
Here they come.
Yeah, I think next time, less oil.
Make it crunchier.
Way to hold in the armor.
Boop, boop, ba-dip, ba-dip. Ba-dip, 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 ba-dip. Let's get our files. Dang it. Alright, can I go around?
Oh my gosh, what was that? He looks like a rooster dog.
It's like a rooster alien dog.
I need one of those.
You would love it. Except you'd probably make them all fat and spoiled.
Oh yeah. Seriously, as soon as we have a backyard, we're getting chickens.
What's that?
As soon as we have a backyard, we're getting chickens.
Okay.
Just 2.
Sounds good.
Just 2 small little bantams. Maybe silkies. Probably silkies.
So when our kids are like, "Where's your mom?" Like, "Oh, she's out back talking to the chickens again."
Exactly.
Chicken, chicken, chicken!
I started a hatchery of my own.
Yeah. I need to trigger all these guys.
That's probably my fault somehow.
What's that?
I feel like it's probably my fault somehow.
No. Because what it was is we were just hanging inside the walls here. I'm trying to get the entrance, so I was just coming around right inside here, but then they decided to come out here and start fighting guys out here. That led to more of those down there. So it's very incidental. Get our files out of this computer.
Green beans would have been perfect for this.
Too bad I don't like green beans. I tried. I always feel bad. When I like try something, I'm like, no.
I wonder if you keep trying every once in a while, you could get used to it.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, like, once a year kind of a thing.
You just want to see me gag like once a year so you can laugh. Oh, David, what's that face?
It's the best. But no, who knows, maybe you'll suddenly be okay with the texture. Kind of like with taste buds changing.
Yeah. I mean, could be. Chat's so dead. Just been Darklight and me so far.
It's a Wednesday.
But it's officially Halloween. Happy Halloween!
Oh crap! Happy Halloween. Shoot, that means I've got like 4 hours to sleep.
Oh no, you're fine, Darklight. Usually we have more people coming in. Plus, quesadillas are dope. Happy Halloweens!
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might kill us?
Quesadillas?
What? Wait, that's...
Yeah.
It can do
I love
that?
chicken quesadillas.
All it takes is
Just
a
give me
little
some
bit of black
cheese.
powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and
Butt ton
Any
of
luck
cheese and
bringing
I'm
the
happy.
iconoclast
A whole
to the
butt.
bartering table? I don't like the idea that they'll be
A whole
charged
jest
for that
butt.
module
Oh my
while
god.
we delay.
That's a lot of cheese.
And you would not argue.
No. I would get so sick.
But you'd be like, worth it.
Pretty much.
The Fanswords review here.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like
I couldn't find that
she's
vegan cheese.
actually very
Yeah,
qualified.
I have no idea where it is.
If it
Someone said
weren't
we
for
got it
her,
in.
I'd wager the iconoclast
We didn't
would've
see it,
died
though.
off a while ago.
I know.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her
Lisa
to agree to
probably
a
knew where it
meeting,
was.
I'd be willing to
Yeah.
discuss
I just
terms.
didn't want to hear it from her.
That's fair. Darklight says he put deli-style turkey on his. He prefers stove-cooked chicken quesadillas, though. That all sounds good. I like putting, like, deli-style turkey on my grilled cheese sandwiches.
See, I kind of like ham on mine.
That, too. That's one of the rare times I can actually eat ham.
Same, actually.
Yeah.
At least deli ham.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I am kind of picky about my ham.
I like Black Forest more than standard ham, for sure.
Whatever my stepdad makes is usually what I like.
We should make grilled cheeses again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And tomato soup. Especially with how cold it is now. The perfect weather.
Very perfect. I'd have to do all those dishes, though.
Doesn't have to be soon. Just
I know, but all of my stovetop stuff is used.
for good purposes.
True. Some good pasta and chicken.
Steak.
Steak, yeah. We had pork chops.
Pork cutlets. If you had to rank all the meat you've eaten at Edgar's, how would you rank them?
The steak I cook is number one. It would be like on top of number one if I could barbecue it.
Right?
Under that, probably the cheddar jalapeno brats. I think the raw ones that you have to cook, and then under that is the smoked ones.
Okay.
These things, and then the beef sticks. And that's all I can remember us buying.
Oh, the
Chicken
pepperoni.
under that.
The pepperoni sticks.
Yeah. I don't know why I said beef. Or not.
Oh. Is it because they're kind of more mild than...
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to cook it, you just... Yeah, I think that's why I like it. So many pepperoni sticks try so hard to be, like, in your face, like at Safeway and stuff. It's like that it's, like, really good flavor, but it's not, like...
The only thing that puts it so low for me is the fact that it's so soft.
I ought to mention.
That's fair.
The iconoclasts
Yeah.
are loyal folks.
Do you think it's because you're used to those other ones that are, like, tougher?
Turn on 'em,
Yeah,
they'll
I'm
open
pretty sure
fire
that's what
without
it
a
is.
second thought.
So I try not to judge it too harshly on that because the flavor is awesome.
Yeah.
Captain,
Just put it on the stovetop for a second.
Graham's got the right idea. He isn't the right guy
Harden
to
up.
execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just...
I guess either the
guilt-ridden.
smoked or the raw
I-
jalapeno ones,
can't believe I'm even
just as
saying
long as
this,
it's
but
warm.
I keep going
Either one
over
of those
and
hot
over
is
it in
like
my head.
perfect.
And the
Oh,
only
yeah.
way I see the iconoclast surviving
So we're
is...
definitely gonna try beer can chicken with that stuff, too. I'm with you here. Let's see. And you'd run it in his stead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
That would be cool, Sai. That'd be a good conclusion. And also, hello. Good to see you. It's a pain having to run back to your ship and on an RNG hit. Oh, yeah. I forgot you're playing on Supernova difficulty. Must be a really different experience than what I'm experiencing. In his version, companions get perma-killed.
Sad day.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
I'm
Especially
going to
with how
confront
stupid they
him.
can be.
Mm-hmm.
Can I count on your support?
It's like, oh hey, we're crushed all the way on top of this giant cliff. Let me just wander down it and attack that creature right there.
Bye. You tell your companions to cower. Yeah, I hear that's the best way to keep them alive. Play the defensive, give them distance. Use them as pack mules. Yeah. That makes sense. That sounds like the right way to do it. They're pretty squishy. Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
I missed my barbecue.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, we'll move soon.
There are a lot of winter deals.
A lot of what deals?
Winter move-in deals. Like beginning of the year, winter special, whatever.
Okay.
Because people don't like to move during the winter.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It is kind of a pain in the dick.
That usually lasts until like February.
Yeah, we definitely need to find a place we like. Our official Only Us place.
Yes.
Captain, you must be back with the
It has
access
a washer
codes
and
to our
dryer
new
and
ship.
it's ours. I'm happy.
Graham.
Yeah, it's the number one for sure.
We have work to do.
I mean, we
This isn't
complain
the time
about
for one of our
bad
strats.
neighborhoods, but at the same time, we never go outside.
I say, like, I like the inside of the apartment. It's not bad.
You know, I don't know, maybe one floor up in a neighborhood like this, I wouldn't be so sketched out.
Like one floor higher.
Yeah, just one more.
I can ignore all the trash. Sorry, Graham, but Zora's taken over. Bish, with your dumb mutton chops, bish.
Whoa.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Yeah, bro, you kind of a chode. She sucks real good D, you know?
Oh my god.
No. You imagine? So you get ahead of the competition.
Oh my god.
Oh! And companions in the background. Oh!
Yes, perfect.
I do. She's got the best interests of the Iconoclast at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
This stuff just warms up your soul.
Right? Isn't it great? Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them.
Want it?
I've spent years atoning for
Oh,
my
thanks.
sins. I've
little bit
studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. It's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
Is that you?
If this is where my path
No.
ends, I accept it.
They both want to be in charge of this faction. He's currently in charge. She's
So be it.
wanting to be in charge.
Here they come!
Get blinded. Oh, one hit.
Oh my god, there goes his head.
Bye.
Well, Captain, here we are.
Next year, for
Killed
Halloween,
a lot
I
of
really
people
want to
in the
get
end
color
of the Iconic
contacts.
class.
That'd be cool.
Never feels right. But this
Blackout
time
lenses.
it's
Ooh.
especially raw.
Yeah, I would.
You've
Not
got
like the full
oh,
ones,
wait,
because I
help
don't
me.
think I can handle that
I
yet.
don't remember what that thing is called.
Dope.
The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Persuade, bish. Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought
Get
about
persuaded, Zora.
that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message.
What's
to
up,
the
Fizzle?
corporation.
So be it.
All right.
How you doing, dude?
If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then,
Thank you.
I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Alright. Shower and then bedtime for me.
Okay. Good plan.
See you in a little while.
Okay. Have fun. Alright. So let's go oversee this negotiation. Stop by Fizzle, seeing how things are. Things are good. I just had some delicious pork cutlets. I think I am almost done with this planet, finally. And yeah, things are going good. I actually got to sleep today. That was pretty cool. No idea how that blanket wrapped around this way. Oh no! There we go. I got a cocoon. Yeah, how are things with you, Fizzle?
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Ooh, fancy church. Oh, they're already debating.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here.
Sleep?
I'm ready.
That's true.
The captain here
But then I
is right
tried
on.
it, and I was like, wait, I do like sleep.
Sanja,
Good, well
Stellar
hang in
Bay's
there,
got
Fizzle.
food
You do
and
you,
water.
dude.
and my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter.
That's true.
Captain.
At least when there's like really good stuff that I want to like watch or play, then it's definitely overrated. I know dang kids with their youthful energy, their natural energy. Don't worry, give it a couple years, they'll just want to sleep just like you. I'm not saying live outside, just help out with the wilderness once in a while.
suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Careful, Zora. Graham was Sanjar's friend.
His friend? His friend? Are you fucking kidding me, Captain? I've been standing with Graham for the better part of a decade, while this paperclip cowboy sat behind his walls.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
There you go, Fizzle. That's optimism.
10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past.
Okay.
Breathe.
You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar.
Woo!
Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We done a good thing, Captain. A real good thing. Lots
We
of
did
folks
it.
are gonna be better off because of this.
Peaceful unions. Psh, 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 psh. Ooh. All right, let's see. Let's go Star-Crossed Troopers. The Unreliable. Let's go. I think we're finally going to be done with this planet. Like most of the game was spent on this planet. And then now we get, for this companion quest, we have to go back to the first planet. Well, hopefully we unlock Byzantium next, because I have a couple quests ready to go.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Now, hold on. what happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad.
I heard it. Heard it before. Over to Tier 2. Edgewater. And once we get...
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
And once we get Nyoka's character quest done, we'll replace her with Sam again. Hey, cool. MSI joins forces with Iconoclast Radicals. Yeah, we did it! Peace in our time. Peace in our time! Why not end peaceably when instead of, you know, bloodshed? Where are we going, Chief? Way out there. Good thing I've already got a spot. This is a cool game. I like this game. And Dig dug it. Anyone doing anything fun for Halloween? I get to work. Although I will be doing a Halloween stream tomorrow, and I will be wearing a fez. Oh, really? That's fair. That's fair, Fizzle. Jess and I have been doing this month is we've seen 3 Halloween movies. And she went to a Halloween party at her sister's place.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Here we go.
Okay, Carrie.
Nice one.
So that should be really low level.
That's how it's done, Captain.
This is like the starting level of the game.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
That makes sense, yeah. Everyone has their own version of Halloween.
Oh no.
Especially when you get older.
What did you do? Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry. I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you.
And change all your Darn Simpson style? Nice.
Kid had a soul that made the
Bonus
smell
points.
like roses. Ugh. Hard to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, I'd break her to know the truth.
So what now?
Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it. I don't think there's anything about the wilderness you don't know.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
I guess we're going to Scylla now, too. Bouncing around. It's crazy that October's already over. It went by really fast. Okay. I gotta send a message real quick.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Okay.
Captain, Felix and Abika are
I don't care. To Scylla! For like the 4th time. You know, I see like 4 other planets. 5 other planets, we haven't been to any of them.
Hey boss, I want to talk to you.
Here's his companion
Hey, boss,
stuff.
Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Shock and disbelief, seeing how most of my friends are... No. That's cute, Felix. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
It's obviously important to you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Think of it later. Well, I guess we're doing 2 companion quests while we're here. Sorry, Pavati. I gotta take this kid. These things are so gross. Doesn't make for a good loading screen art, though. Seeing their life cycle, their anatomy, details specifically about how they work. It's pretty cool. It's very medical, very scientific, very sterile. They're even. They're evenly split. Primal glands, primal glands, primal glands. Let's go get them. How you doing, Game Gun? Nick, oh my god. I'm great with stealth, Nick. Stealth God. Thank you for the resub. Heck yeah, Game Gun. Good way to spend the day. You gonna do anything for Halloween, Game Gun? Oh, you, Nick. That's true. Be better. Upgrade your stealth stat. Colonel Butterscotch. Actually, let's get this kid situated because he's not decked out at all. Got some weak A garbage. $124. He's got starter armor. Oh my god. 14. Here. Or this. Or that.
Go.
I appreciate all the support, everybody. He just drop-kicked that guy. Oh my god. That's great.
That's the last of him.
His name is Colonel Butterscotch. Two more! No, wait, we still didn't get this one. Boulder throwing! Rock throw! I can't risk a brain too, Nick. There's enough content to warrant it as a game. So yeah, Nick played 6 new games this year.
Looks like we're doing this.
This is my 13th this year, I think? Spray and pray, girl!
I am a storm!
That's pretty great, Game Gun. Yeah. 2 more! No. I always forget about the nets.
That's what you get.
Incoming!
Me too. Definitely want to play it.
Oh, I've seen one of these before. This here's, Planet Maker Upper? Terraformer.
Here we go. Score one for Felix. All right. Here we go.
Nice one.
Drop kick.
Score one for Felix. Boss, did you see that?
Good job, kid. How many games did I play for the Switch this year? Let me consult my notes. I have a whole list. One, two, three, four, four new ones so far. And then I also played GU and SteamWorld Heist. So if I had to guess, it's at least 7 Switch games this year. 4 new ones. And I do want to play Luigi's Mansion 3, which is also on there. And I also want to play Digimon. And I did want to play Astral Chain. So there's other Switch games that I wanted to play, but couldn't get to yet. So I played a lot of Switch games. Out of the 13 I've played this year, 4 have been on the Switch. But I've played like other non-new ones that have come out this year. So I've been getting really good use out of the Switch. And then I want to play Children of Morta on this. I would want to play it on the Switch, but it's not out until later, and it's already out on PS4, so we'll probably play it on PS4. And I'm going to be playing Pokemon on the Switch. That'll be our next game. So I guess by the end of it, we'll probably have played 8 or 9 Switch games this year. Would I choose Digimon over Pokemon? Never. Not in a million years. Pokemon is one of my favorite gaming franchises. Hey, rude.
That's the last of them. That queen ain't gonna go down easy.
I have Fizzle, yeah. I wanted to play it when it came on sale.
What's up?
These lands are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding.
It's good to see everybody in here.
Let's get back to Monarch.
Heard good things about it, Fizzle.
Call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
About time. We're going to kill Mana Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Let's do it. Pithecophobia. After repeatedly getting beat up by primals, you no longer function well when they attack you or your companions. No. The perks aren't unique enough for me to give myself debuffs. Oh, he's up at the landing pad. Weird. Okay. A little cave entrance? Oh, cool. Poor guy. Sounds good, Nick. Nice game, good. Now, Switch is a pretty great system. I also, even though I own Dark Souls on PC, and I have remastered on PS4, I still want to get Dark Souls on Switch also. I just want to be able to just sit on the couch and play some Dark Souls. That sounds awesome. And it's the same thing with Dragon's Dogma. I already have it on PS4 and PC, but I also want it on the Switch. It's like I want all my favorite games on the Switch, just so I can play them portably. So you're making me go on the ship? Why? Is he gonna get on our ship? You told me to go to Scylla, and we're on Scylla. Game, are you being weird? It's on sale now? Oh! That's too bad, because there's too many games right now. I got, like, 5 on queue. Too many. Too many. Especially with working a full-time job. Where the fuck are you wanting me to go? You told me to go to Scylla. Does he have his own landing pad?
Members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Are you being an a-hole? You are. Okay. Here we go. Nice game, gun. This work committed suicide yesterday, so for long since rebooting the system, the save game is gone. No, Fizzle! I'm so sorry, bud. But, on the plus side, Dark Souls is one of the best games ever made. So you get to experience it again, and it might be a good time for you to change your build if you ever wanted to, like, tweak anything. By the way, I'm still salty, even like 2 weeks later, that Fortnite is on IGN's top 100 games of all time. And their list is not supposed to be influence-based, it's supposed to be skill-based, like quality-based. So they put Fortnite on there. I'm still salty about that. Right, Fizz, that's a great game. I'll always support FromSoft, so if I can buy five versions of it, I'll do it.
Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Through you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You're looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through.
Thank you.
Got my sights on you.
Oh, he's in the base. Oh. Toilet. Harlow and Marlowe.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
Right, Fizzle? And it's not like it's like 99 on the list or anything. It's like 77, I think. And some of the games they put Fortnite ahead of, I'm like, you guys are dumb. I'll just let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your
Sounds
captain.
good, Fizzle.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me why you're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day...
What would be my top 100 games?
Easy there, Clyde.
How can you so casually ask that?
You didn't notice. I'm pretty happy where I am.
That's just such a huge question.
I'm not asking you to walk away
I can
from
tell
the
you maybe a top...
But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear.
I can tell you a top
Change
10
is not
off
to
the
be
top of
feared.
my head.
I brought you
I have
here
it linked
because I
below
want to
the
know
bit,
where Felix's loyalties
below on
lie.
my
On the
page.
day of our revolution.
No, you're fine. It's
I
just
want to know that I can rely on them.
ask anyone what their top 100 games are. They're probably not going to have that ready to go. I have my top 10 down below by clicking on my golden head emote, and then I could, if with some homework, if I did some research and looked up games, I could probably squeeze together a top 20 for you. But anything beyond that is too big to ask. Then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did this Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Which one, Fizzle? What do you think, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
Alright, we'll take care of it.
We get rid of this traitor for you and I'm in? I mean, assuming I want it.
We're building a new world together, Felix.
Apocalypse? Oh, nice. Good choice.
Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached.
Yeah, my favorite game of all time
token. Think of this as my
is
personal
Dark Souls.
signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me.
Game
by
Guide,
this
I'm going to flip
token.
the question back to you. What's your top 100 games? I should go. What's up, Soren? Alright, I'll bring it back. Chat, I'm asking all of you, chat. Still might be a tough question, but what's everyone's top 5 games of all time? And if you can't give me a top 5, how about top 3? Right? How you doing, Soren? Welcome in. Hello. I'm doing well. How are you? I said delicious pork cutlets. I'm actually staying kind of warm. It's nice. It's cozy weather up in little Spokane. Well, you can answer the question several ways. You can either do your top 3 favorite games, like specifically, or your top 3 favorite game franchises. So, like, my top 3 favorite franchises are the Soul series, Monster Hunter, and Pokemon. But my top 3 would be Dark Souls, Bioshock 1. What is my third one? I'm totally spacing on my number 3. Hold the phone. Let me click on it. Let me goddamn click on this right here. Sorry. Brain cells are not functioning. It's been way too long since I've looked at my list here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Like, my favorite game is Dark Souls, my second favorite game is Shadow of the Colossus, and then my third favorite game is Bioshock. Like, you can click on my face on the bottom of the page here to see my top 10. Pretty solid list. I'm pretty happy with that. Mario 64, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, GTA San Andreas. Wow. I know you're such a GTA fan, Game God. Monster Hunter GU. There you go. Kingdom Hearts, Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy. All good choices, Soren. I feel like picking favorite franchises is easier than picking like your top 3 favorite games, just because there's so many games. This controller cord has been weighing on my phone cord like this entire time. No more tugging, please. We're not gonna do Felix's thing yet, though. We're gonna keep going with Nyoka's since we started it. I think we're towards the end of hers, too. Okay, back to Monarch. We'll go to the Groundbreaker.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
So those top 5 games are Kingdom Hearts 2, good choice. Breath of the Wild, great choice. Wind Waker. I still want to play. I've never fully played. I've seen Wind Waker be played through, but I've never like played through it. I really want to. I really want to switch port to come over. Really do want to play it because I think I'd really like it. Final Fantasy X, nice. Luigi's Mansion. That's a good spread, Soren. That's a solid A spread. I think my top 5, because I just read the list. My top 5 is Dark Souls 1, Shadow of the Colossus, Bioshock 1, Pokemon Emerald, and Fallout 3. I think are my top 5. Oh, look at that! 2 Kingdom Hearts 2s! Mario Odyssey, great game. It's my favorite Mario game, probably. Smash Bros. Ultimate, nice. Pokemon Moon, wow. Bold choice, Game God. Pokemon Moon over all the other ones, huh? Fizzle's here. Apocalypse. Dark Souls. Diablo. Oh, Dark Souls 3! Wow. Okay, let's see. Apocalypse. Dark Souls 3. Diablo 3. Far Cry 3. The Far Cry 3 franchise. You like the number 3 Fizzle, that's for sure. Good choices, though. Fizzle, if you're interested, my fiance and I, she just got a Switch Lite, so once we have a little more free time, we're going to be doing a Diablo 3 Switch run, if you're interested. Oh yeah, that happens, Fizzle. Especially with my big old dumb fingers. Your favorite is Pokemon Emerald? Mine too, Soren. High five! Love Emerald. Love the music, love the art, love the set of Pokemon, love the region. Legendaries are great. That's just a freaking great game. Good choices, everybody. You all got good taste. Maybe if once Nick comes back from his BRB, we'll ask him too. This is fun. It seems like everyone's got a good spread. Everyone's got like a pretty... Because, you know when you ask someone like their favorite stuff, like say favorite movies or favorite games, and then they just pick like really similar games? Big fan of shooters. Oh yeah, for sure. I was a big shooter person when I was in high school, Fizzle. So when I was in high school, a junior in high school, COD World at War was Nick and I's big thing. Like, we played that like an unhealthy amount. Like, we were in a guild, a competitive guild, and everything. That was a lot of fun. Those were the good old days.
I haven't set foot in here.
Still enjoy a good shooter, for sure, though. Just as I've gotten older, I've began to really... RPGs in general are just my favorite genre, but I'm especially, like... I think action RPG is probably my best genre that I am, that I'm good at, so... By the way, shout out to Bioshock Infinite, which is my number 10. Love Bioshock Infinite. It's so good. I think I've played almost every game in my top 10 on stream. It's kind of been my streamer goal. I am a platforming god, Game God. We even have a clip of it. Got him. You should. Bioshock Infinite's great. It gets really cool by the end. I just love the overall feel of that game. It's got just such a good atmosphere through, and the whole Sky City is just gorgeous. That's right. I actually need to play through I have the Bioshock trilogy, but when I got it, we only streamed through PS4, so the 2K blocked it from streaming. So I never got to stream it for people. When we get some actual downtime here in a couple months, like actual downtime, I will stream through the entire Bioshock trilogy, so I can. Because the Bioshock 1 and Infinite are in my top 10, so I gotta play them for you guys. They're just great games, and I love revisiting them every year or two. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Cool shirt.
Thank you. My cute guy gave it to me.
You're so stylish.
Yeah.
Boom. She graduated from that TARDIS school. Time Lord. No sleep mode.
Well, this is the spot. You know,
I
thought
did
I'd be
fizzle.
angry.
I did.
I thought I'd storm in here in a rage.
She
and
graduated from the
exterminate
Time Lord
everything.
Academy, according to her
Everything
shirt.
would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
With you there, I hate that smell.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not
She's
'cause
talking
of
about
the smell
sulfur.
or
The planet that smells like
leaves in
sulfur
the throat.
outside.
Not because of the headaches or the coughing.
Lotion smells like. I'm sorry.
There's no escaping it.
Smells like a beer sour bud.
There ain't anything
No.
you can do about it.
Satan
It's here. Somehow the sulfur never made it.
Fizzle says, Gallifrey University. Good place. Agreed.
So we started building.
Fizzle, if you didn't know, Jess and I here were having a Doctor Who themed wedding. So,
He's going to you.
yeah, we dressed as the 11th Doctor in his second outfit, and it's great. The jacket's so nice.
It is a very nice jacket.
So happy we got it half off right before they lost the rights to sell that jacket. I had to buy it in that movie theater.
You're like, oh.
Honey, do I? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Fizzle says, so jealous. We're actually, her stepdad might actually make us like a TARDIS too, which is really nice and cool of him.
And make sure we have the correct plans, and also if his shoulders heal in time.
Yes. But can you imagine us getting like a big enough place to have like a TARDIS just sitting, put Capaldi next to it?
Gosh, that'd be so cool.
Right? That's about my average game gun. Soren says, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because Jess and I are big Doctor Who nerds, so
Very much so.
it's going to be awesome. You built all this, the space?
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home.
Favorite companion,
Then came
Fizzle?
Rebecca.
Amy and Rory. 11 Amy and Rory are
We
my
took a
favorite
kindness
TARDIS
to
team.
Hayes. And Clara, her little
What about you?
sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first. But
That's
for a
fair.
teenager, she was
Just depends on what you're watching.
capable.
I guess. I don't know. My mind is just like, well, this is cooler, and then I'm like, wait, no, I like that.
That's fair.
That dynamic, or this particular whatever.
Good old Rory the Roman.
Yes.
Yeah. Rory and Amy and 11 just have my favorite chemistry between the three. My favorite TARDIS teams are usually 3 people, because there's more for people to bounce off of. They have really good character moments. They felt like an actual family. Yeah. Martha's cool. The only thing that... Like, I like Martha, and I like her more than Rose. Tied with Donna, I guess. But for the most part, she's really good. But there's a few acting moments in her season where it bugs me, because it's not good. She does like a dumb face, and I'm like, she's trying to like sell the drama or something, and I'm like, you need to
Tone it down.
reel it back a bit. Yeah, Donna's fun. Nick, everyone's answering things. What's your top 5 games of all time? Or your top 3 Favorite game franchises of all time. Teenager out here in the Monarch Wilderness?
Believe me, I had my complaints.
Dr. Donna.
Get ahead for numbers.
All time, Nick.
Helped us trade
Everyone else
hides
has been
for
answering.
materials. Negotiated
At least you didn't get Game God's question,
Turned out
Nick.
to be
He's like,
mighty
hey,
useful.
what's your top 100 games, David?
Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca.
Just like I'd have that loaded in my brain, ready to go.
I don't really know.
6 folks,
100
one
games.
name.
It's a lot of games.
One family.
Definitely not Fortnite.
Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
I feel like Diablo 3 is kind of up there for me.
What's that?
Diablo 3 is kind of up there for me.
Hey, that was, I think, one of Fizzle's top 5 games.
Like, I love it, but it really does relax me.
Yeah, Diablo 3 is a lot of fun.
It puts me to sleep.
I'm excited to
sounds
stream
bad,
it with you.
but I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fun couple streams.
Well, I'll be falling asleep with people to interact with, though, that is for sure.
Yeah,
Depending on just how tired I am for the day.
that's fair. Fizzle says if Fortnite is on the list, it's down a list. Exactly.
No, it's just on the list of bad games that shouldn't even be called games.
Yeah, because I just. Let's kill this Mantis Queen.
I have been moisturized.
And her hive. I know it smells nice. Yeah.
A lot of this lotion left.
Good.
And for Christmas one year, I used it, and I was like, oh crap, I'm allergic to that. Oh, great. Let me just go wash it off now.
So your sister does love giving you stuff.
Well, my mom gave it.
Ah!
So, you know,
I'm just used to your sister giving you stuff.
she does that. Just give me stuff.
Yeah, like all that makeup.
Yeah. Like, hey, you want this? I'm like, fine. Just give me the makeup. Don't even ask. Give it to me.
Yes, you do. We did it. Nick says top 5: Skyrim, Borderlands, Portal 1. Why are you making it sound so ominous, Nick, with these ... dots? Skyrim, Borderlands, Portal 1, Stardew Valley, Shadow Colossus. Good spread, good choice.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all.
No, it's a good set, Nick.
This bringing them together.
How close
burying?
Would you put
This is the
any?
kind
Would
of
you
thing
put
Hayes
Monster
would
Hunter
do.
4U in your top 10?
That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but
Oh,
that
gotcha,
also
Nick.
makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome, Nyoka.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before
Top
I lay
6, 7?
everyone's
Cool.
medallions to rest.
Yeah, I think it's my number 6. Of course, although I think you should hold on to the medallions.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
They help remind you both the good and the bad, not just the bad.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Takes the 5 slot, right? Yeah. Good old Dolomiter, Nick's favorite buddy. Never let. What else do we want down here? Hmm. Let's do that one. Let's do confidence. Let's go talk to Phineas and then we'll do Felix's stuff. Oh, wrong way. That's a pretty cool base. Dragon support. Yeah. All the Monster Hunter, please, on Switch. Want to port of Mario 64? I think we'll get a game done. Oh, if 3... Yes. If we get Fallout 3 on the Switch, or just remastered, I will play it, like, instantly. I love Fallout 3. I want to be able to stream it, like, easily for you guys. I will go ham. It did Game Gun. It's pretty cool that the Switch can actually handle a game like Witcher 3. I would finish this and then put it next, honestly. And then I would try to play as much of it as I could before Pokemon came out. Because I love Pokemon a lot, too. It'd be tough. It'd be really painful. But basically, I'd try to squeeze it in every free chance I could in between new stuff. Well, I'm sure that's what they did say, but it's still impressive that they could
I believe I hear
put that
Felix
game on
and
there.
Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Like, if it, before it came out, if anyone was like, hey, did you know that they were going to put Witcher 3 on the Switch? You'd be like, what? Really? And then people would be like, oh, it must be really gimped. But evidently, it doesn't feel really downsized at all.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself?
Nyoka, you're done. Let's get out of my face.
Or would you like to do the honors?
So yeah, hats off to him. Cool. Let Switch be the system that just gets every game. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played a Switch game that hasn't run well, so. It's always ran great when I have it docked.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I was behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to
Thank you. You finally pursue other companion quests.
Exciting.
Make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
My favorite fuge.
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
I'm Carmen Imagawa, Steel Chemicals, got it. Yeah, I love the Switch. It's great. The fact that people were trying to poop on it like before it came out and be like, ugh, this system's gonna suck. The Wii U sucked, so this system automatically gonna suck. And now it's gonna be like one of Nintendo's best-selling consoles ever. Because just the idea of making a system, a console, a home console, and a portable system, and then be able to put like all these games on it is a great idea. Yeah, they are.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
Gross. Get a room, Ada. How it's on Terra too? That's so lame. Should have been like its own thing. Let's do Felix's thing.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Here we go. The Fines game is really good. Which one? So I had too many Wii U ports. Like, yeah. Like, they were whining about the Wii U not having enough games, and they were whining about the Switch having too many ports. Like, maybe, since no one bought the Wii U, that they should actually put a bunch of ports on the Switch so people actually could play those games that they missed out on. Maybe it's almost like it's a good idea, and it helps boost sales for their current console, and then everyone wins. Instead of people whining about it. The fitness game? Oh, really? That's weird. I have like no desire to touch that wheel. Nick, what are you doing for Halloween? Doing anything fun?
You mind trying to have a moment
What
here?
kind of a moment? I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, nice. I get to go to work. Woo! But tomorrow night I will be fazzing it up.
That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
I'm not going to lay a finger on Trask.
We're not? Oh, right, yeah. We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
All right, you made your point. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
I'm obliged. Right? Candy isn't really a fun thing anymore for adults because you just go buy more. Yeah. It's just a shame too, son, because the Wii U did have some good games. I'm just glad that the Switch is a lot more enticing and accommodating to these developers and publishers and stuff. And since there was a Wii fatigue, people didn't really play Wii U stuff, so then when the Switch came in, they're like, oh, I'll get down on some Nintendo. Then they freaking launched it with Breath of the Wild, which is one of the greatest games of all time, and then Mario Odyssey, which is just probably my favorite Mario game.
Would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
No. Every time I walk in here, you're having sex with Sam. Stop it.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Right, exactly, Sai. Yeah. Nintendo definitely knew what they were doing. They definitely learned from their mistakes. Oh, you're fine, Soren. I've always known this was a sleepy stream. I'm glad that you can be so relaxed watching the channel. We're just happy to have you. I did like Smash Bros. 3DS. I thought it was fun. That's how I played it. I didn't have a Wii U. And I'm really bummed I didn't have a Wii U. Because I really wanted to play Wind Waker. Well, I did have a Wii U for a bit, because I played through all the multiplayer quests in 3U on Wii U. Did all the solo on my 3DS, transferred over, played all the multiplayer on the Wii U. I just think by the time I wanted to play Wind Waker, like I was interested in it, I already like traded my Wii U in, because I didn't play my Wii U. I think it was after Bayonetta 2, it's been like a year. I didn't have any games I wanted to play on there, so I just traded it in. I appreciate it, Soren. Here, let me put you to sleep. Go to sleep, little Soren. Soaring to the sky. Time to dream good night. Have a lollipop. There you go. Don't blink! Weeping angels!
Here they come!
Look at us!
Assassin's Creed Jack with it? With the Wii U? No, that was with the Wii, Nick. So I had a Wii for a bit, but then we had to trade it in. I convinced Jack to get it for Monster Hunter Try. I think. Oh, maybe it was the Wii U. I think it was the Wii. Because he bought a Wii. Heck yeah, Fizzle. I know. I got you. Big Doctor Who nerd. Nick also likes Doctor Who a lot. Oh, nice. That's a good... It's a great episode, Fizzle. That's a good one to get you in.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess.
One
One of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Yeah, Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid.
A
I've got
whole
nothing to
new
prove to you.
debuff. A
That's
brand
the whole
new
truth.
place I never
Harlow's
knew.
just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
So it sounds like you're having a heck of a time. GameCube's cool. You asked me to take your word. Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being.
Rufus,
Sounds
you
like
punk.
a deal to me.
You punk. Alright, I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not gonna kill you, Trask. But I'm gonna ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
You're welcome. Take care. Back to the ship. There's so much flying now. There's so much back and forth this stream. Be nice if there wasn't so many loading screens. Like, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but half this stream today has been a loading screen. Which I get it. It's a bunch of different maps that you gotta load. Right? But dude, what are you doing? So, oh, sorry, I had my AirPods in. I didn't hear what you guys were talking about. So I just assumed that you were saying, "Meet your doom." No, Felix, you idiot! You dumb kid. Then shoot Felix in the face.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require...
Back to Scylla.
evacuating. No, not those.
Yeah, hopefully we can all hang out Monday, Nick. I forgot to grab Rent today. It's due Friday. Jess and I were supposed to grab it today. Whoops. They're like always flirting, Nick. Like every time we go on that ship, he's literally cleaning her. She's always like, "Oh yeah, you dirty bitch. Clean my tubes more. Dust me harder." I'm like, can I just fly the ship without walking into you two? Oh, nice game, God. Good job. Because Sam is cool. He's one of the best characters. And he's a robot who spits acid and loves cleaning. I mean, how can I not turn him on? I just didn't know he'd turn Ada on. You know what I'm saying? Now let's confront the guy. We're going to have to shoot our way out of here. We're almost level 25, though. I think the level cap is 30, so we're getting there. She is a very dirty ship. Wouldn't surprise me if Sam was outside the ship, like, spanking it after a certain point.
What's the word?
It's done. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you, and I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
You've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor, and I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me.
He sounds guilty.
I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Gas is incoming! What's the last of him?
Too easy. Oh, we're over in cupboard. His crew was weak. Rip all these guys. I got more friends outside.
Heads up!
Here we go.
Got him, boss!
I'm glad they're construction droids, they just don't care. This outfit's done. Your companions are not buff enough. You need to start doing some bicep curls, Sideblade, some squats. Have them on the Arnold Schwarzenegger workout. Crushing it. Making so much progress, flying the ship so much, we're using so much gas mileage. You guys don't even know.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
What a shocker. Oh, Felix.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Uh-huh. And...
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Just have to come to terms with that.
I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I don't know what I believe anymore. Maybe it's better that way. Thanks for your time, boss.
You got it, Felix. Ooh. 25. Bam. My goal is to max out all my speech. already have Persuade up to 100. We have Intimidate up to 80, and Lie. No, we have Lie up to 80 and Intimidate up to 70. Okay, guess we're finally going to Byzantium. Serve. We've done Yoka's, we've done Felix's, we've done Vicar Max's. Sam doesn't have one. So yeah. Parvati's companion quest here should be the last one we have to do, and we'll get a trophy. We've done all the companion quests.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Hey.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora.
Oh,
and
Ellie's
Santa
too.
in the
We haven't
same
done
room.
Ellie's.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's
Still need to
something
do
I've
Ellie's.
been
I forgot
meaning
about
to
Ellie.
do.
Because she looks like Scarlett Johansson and it weirds me out. What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking,
Oh, her
right?
parents are here.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Well, you don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Oh yeah, game good. So romantic. You just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that
She
one.
still wants to get back at her parents again. What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
It's almost like you want me to be on my worst behavior.
That's the idea. Anything else?
No. Let's go. We're gonna take Parvati and Ellie with us this time. Bijou, Revu. Guy on the right. They both look like really gay superheroes. Especially the guy on the right. You cannot defeat me, for I can dance. Those tights and the skin spacings are a little odd. It's like Hawkeye decided to get a little too risque. Risque. Then the chick on the left just looks like a BDSM Electra. Let's see what's so fancy about this freaking Byzantium.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
It's me. Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Right, Nick? Yeah. Let's get this over with. Do you have information for me?
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been
4.
shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Alrighty, you're welcome, Fizzle. Have a great day, buddy. It's good seeing you again. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Can you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Got a perk point for you. This one will help. Good old second wind. There we go. Let's do these other things while we're here. Let's go get some fancy clothes for Parvati for her date. Toughen that up for you. Everyone else's stuff up too a bit. That way they can actually pack more of a punch. Okay. Save. We had pork cutlets from Edgar's today. It was so good. Ugh. Something about Edgar's meats that just fits the bill, you know? Just hits the spot. Oh ho ho! First time! Wow! Now I have to load in. It was running so well. It's the first time it's crashed. I mean, to be fair, this is the least buggy Obsidian game I've ever played. By this point, in my playthrough of New Vegas, it would have crashed like 6 times. Loading Stream 2019, my favorite. My top 5 games of the year, number 1 through 5, Loading Stream 2019. Number 6, Fortnite. Good thing I just saved right before. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't really Obsidian's fault, but they only had 18 months to make it. But I've even had Coder 2 crash on me a couple times, so you always get. Well, that's how it goes with these. With RPGs, you usually get a crash, just because they got so much running all the time. We did it! We're cooking. We got out of it. No loop. No Fruit Loops. A long elevator ride. Ooh, pretty. That's our ship.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability.
Cool. Now we're talking an actual city.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. The million-bit smile? How'd you like to make it work? Kid, you got presence.
Look at this
Natural
chode.
magnetism. Know what I mean?
Right, probably so. I was kind of moving like diagonal and coming at it, so probably something weird. Coding was like, I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the
con artist.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Sure.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
There you go. Another side quest.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just shot.
Cool.
C&P Borstworth. It's not the worst unless it's worst worst.
Alright, let's go get Parvati some fancy date clothes.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's a really cool city. It's probably the coolest town so far in the game. Jacques Haberdashery.
Oh, look at all the... You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Me?
Don't speak.
hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer.
Thank you.
Splendid. I love it.
You can tell that all by the way I'm standing?
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre.
Because she's so fake, Nick.
I'm Celeste Belliker, and you, my dear, are exactly
We're flipping off a lot of people in this town. It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will.
So she just wants to sell me clothing. Nick, watch.
Your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sounds like fun. Count me in.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples.
Oh, good.
Also, I expect you to model for me.
An excuse to admire my looks, huh? Can't blame you.
Oh, you cad! You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included.
More than clothes.
And when I say
no.
spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born
Let's save this
model.
quest for later, because I don't feel like running around to get clothes for her.
Murder this job.
See what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer is going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you.
By the
Turn
way,
around,
Nick, my
please,
companion
darling.
here, Parvati, is the same
My
voice
word.
actor as
Such
Aloy from
muscular
Horizon.
shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
I guess we can swing 3,000 bits.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour.
Oh, here we go.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
I want to buy something. Wait, no.
goodness. Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer
That's right, I'm already wearing
brutality of
one.
its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore
That's true,
it.
Sai. I guess we didn't want to be
Outfits
cheap
remade.
about it. She wanted
I
to be
can't
all
wait to see what you'll bring
authentic.
me. Something shocking.
That's a good discount way of doing it. No, what did I buy? Damn it. Ooh, top hats. So Ellie can be decked out a bit here. $49 instead of $37. Oh, schnazzy. Oh, what's my stuff? What are we rolling with? 46 and 46.
I can't wait to... What can I...
Buy one for myself too. Hey, we still look cool. Dope. I think everybody should be good now.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Providing making every little perfect thing won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real.
You feel scammed? Why say?
Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
It's so fancy. Let's go visit Ellie's parents.
I love Byzantium. Why else are you going to culture? What influence?
I have not seen a Darklight, but I've heard it's really good. I'm going to, Nick, after we visit Ellie's parents. We're gonna go straight there.
Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring.
Okay, inscription. What am I going to give you release for tanking?
Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever.
Oh, really? You know, when they're... Wow. That's crazy, so... Yeah, that's, that's a little scammy.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness.
What a cool city. I dig it.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial-grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Ooh, violet. But of course not, yeah. Wow. Very white.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Fancy place, probably be taking a few things with me. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into your home.
I don't know what to say. He's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an
That's fair,
impression.
yeah.
Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years has
did
been
they
a bloody
tap her?
haze. You wouldn't
They have a
believe the
tracker in her?
messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Indeed, we've saved towns and restored property across Halcyon.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time.
Nick,
perhaps you
I'll
should
do the
go.
rude things with my melee run. Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where this list is heading.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Oh my god. I don't get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on
Oh
your
my
life insurance
God.
policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
Yeah, a little bit, Darklight, yeah.
You what?
I'm sure you're happier now knowing Ellie's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Let's go, Ellie. We got better things to do than hang around these two.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
Hold on, I got this. Let's save real quick first, though.
What in the Lord did you do? I didn't like how things went down either, but did you have to go and kill them?
Sorry, Ellie, I guess I misunderstood.
I guess I did too, when I joined up with you. You're on your own now. Consider my debt to you forgotten and cancelled.
Fine, let's reload. That was fun. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant to kill them. I just read the room wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, that looks nice. What was that? A spendy painting? Ooh, not anymore. Got him. Be rude to Ellie and I'll shoot your place up. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Just can't collect on life insurance if you're dead, fool. Loading game. Loading screen. Loading game. Loading screen. No, next thing I just do my evil playthrough all in one go so I don't feel about it. I feel bad about it.
So, Harlow was rotten in a week-old borscht. Big surprise. Can you believe those two?
That's coming there. Maybe we'll do an evil melee run. Either want to do a dumb guy melee run or an evil guy melee run. They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
They're very detailed. And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Buddha both. How about, it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest. Yeah!
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, you had us worried sick. Her eyes would be red and she'd have...
Although an evil run in Fallout 3 was always a lot of fun.
Full of sob.
Hey, chin up. You're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Walk through it in your own time. Just want to know what we're doing next. No, dude, trust me, this was for the best.
I'd love to know how you describe getting kneecapped.
I think there's a lesson here, Ellie.
Uh-oh, it looks like we're in for a big talk.
Gotta surround yourself with people who will really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like...
I'm sorry, Sai. Can you load earlier?
What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So, how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go. Yeah, we're almost level 26, cool.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Van Hope, I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here.
Of course.
Remember that...
Everything's got a price.
This way, we're gonna go screw our parents over. Yay! Let's save real quick, Joe.
Anti-Cleo's ketchup. Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free,
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Hmm.
Ooh, down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
Alright, a fall break and then we'll do the date. So they moved out of the fancy part of town to go live in, like... So the rest of this planet is just, like, you know, there's, like, towns and stuff, but it's all, like, you know, backwater and wilderness, and there's just this one big fancy city. I'm kind of bummed we're not getting to see these other planets, though. They have, like, 5 other planets just sitting out there, and they're, like, not available. I don't want to move our fancy bank to a place where no one can afford us.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh no, actually they moved an entire planet, wow. They moved to Monarch.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. Stay safe out there.
Let's go Gucci gang. Can you imagine being a business and moving an entire planet? I get nervous driving across the state, but like to a whole other planet? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, this is my second favorite town. This place is pretty cool.
Give or take, it's all a bit hazy when I think back on it.
This looks like the place.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say.
Think,
That's
Nick?
all down to our legal team and our CFO.
We need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's stay on topic. I just want to change our beneficiary.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
You'll do this, or you'll be filing your own claim.
Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month.
When there's more people. That makes sense, Nick.
Enjoys her new
Plus, I think they're getting
prosperity.
tax breaks by saying they're still in Byzantium, but they're here. That's all for now.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Good for you. I'm glad you got what you wanted.
Yeah. The funny thing about getting what you want is then you gotta figure out what to do with it. I've never been much of a planner. Makes my eyeballs itch.
Who needs a plan? Figure it out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
You're my friend, Ellie. This is what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
I'm a doer, not a talker. Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not for the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Really, this feels weird enough as it is.
Level 26. Level 26. Boom. We kind of get to bounce around and pick what we want. Well, one last companion quest. Here we go, Nick. We're going on that date.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Yeah. Got the auto mechanical clanging around the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Of course you'd like him. You don't know why I even asked.
You should try talking to him. You'll see. He's a hoot.
Alright, let's go get her on her date. To the Groundbreaker!
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Oh, I'm in my room. Go check on the date.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then.
Still kept the head
And
thing on.
handed me his
Oh my
picture.
god.
The one he used for the counter. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
That's fair, Nick. She's in date mode. They're gonna go smash.
Please avoid damage. Yourself or others while you're out.
Drag Parvati along from the date. Parvati, we're leaving! That was gonna be a dress, not like a jumpsuit. They're gonna rock that ship. They're gonna make the entire docking bay curious. Like, that ship's moving a lot. Okay, let's go ask about the date.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
I do not care.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap."
Boom.
And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
So you laid out the meal, brought Julian, started the music.
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh," real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
So the meal went well? The dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
What happened next? Don't leave me in suspense.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Boom. It's very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Yay, we did it. Boom. Look at that. Boom, boom. Companion quest done. Boom. There we go. We've gotten to know all the people. Dock here, and then save it and call it a night.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
We'll explore Byzantium like a boss. Starting tomorrow after work for our Halloween stream. Right, yeah. All the companion stuff done. We're level 26 of 30. I think we're nearing the end. I feel like Byzantium's like the last area. Or at least close to the last. So yeah, I guess we'll explore around and do some quests there. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. Yeah, it does feel like it's near the end for sure. Yeah, have a great night and happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Halloween cast. Alrighty, bye-bye.